And here's the reason why I don't heal in BGs anymore. Cap, my friend. Please cap. Please cap the flag. You know, being nice just doesn't work. I should just say, cap the flag, you idiot. Just cap the flag, you idiot. I mean, how many times have we been in this situation and it just still happens over and over and over again? Just hit 110 on my Horde Druid, so I need gear, people. I need gear. And the first place they throw me is IOC. And, of course, I got a 20-minute wait time, which is great. I love hanging around. I can catch up on my reading, read a little bit of Crime and Punishment, War and Peace, all these novels that I never read, just read the Cliff Notes. Now I can sit down and queue for Horde and read all these novels. And the fact is, I got to queue because I got to get some gear. And the best place to get some gear, because I have like an eye level of about 6.5 right now. So that's a non-event fight. So I'm going to avoid that. I'm stealth. I'm going to sneak over to the glaive, but the glaive finds me instead. So, and it's like, guess what? The glaive's in the wrong place at the wrong time, and I'm just going to take all the credit right here and right now. Boom. There we go. Boom. I knocked out the glaive. Guys, I know I'm epic. I know it. You don't have to tell me in the comments how great I am that I destroyed that glaive single-handedly or single-poredly with my claws. I have no gear. Remember that. I have no auto talents. I have nothing. I just have bad breath. That's all I have. So yeah, that part's not really funny. But this part is absolutely hysterical. So now I'm figuring, okay, I got to go find something else to kill. I don't want to fight anybody because I can't beat anybody because I got a 6.5 eye level. So I figured, all right, let me go over here, see if there's any alliance I could kill. And oh, look, there's a demo. But it's a Horde demo. It's a Horde demo. Why is the Horde demo attacking the Horde base? Doesn't he? Of course he's thinking, look, I just did all this damage to the door. I don't understand how I don't know what's worse. The guy who's on the Horde attacking the Horde base with the Horde demo, or the guy who just shot a freaking mortar at the demo, not realizing that it's a Horde demo, which he's still firing away at the demo. And if you guys don't believe me that this is the Horde base, well, watch this. Kaboom, there's your proof. Unbelievable. Well, it is believable because I got a video clip of it. Unbelievable. Here's a strategy you really don't want to try unless maybe, of course, you have a few drinks in you. Here we are. We have this cart. So I see someone changed the arrow to the wrong direction. If the Alliance had this cart, it'd be in the right direction, but they don't. We do, and I set things right. I want to go that way. Okay, pretend I'm pointing in the direction of the arrow. So watch what happens here. I go in, get in a circle, help out my team, apply to the objectives, and a couple of Alliance are straggling in. Now, incidentally, for some reason, there was someone on the team that tried this strategy. It worked once. He was probably playing a terrible team, and what they end up doing is implementing the strategy because it worked once. This is what happens when a bad strategy works once. Some absolute idiot changed the arrow back to the long direction. And what they kept doing was making sure that the two far tracks were consistently on the long direction. This is incredibly dumb. Regardless of who has the cart, it's incredibly dumb. So I figure, okay, they succeeded on this end, so let me go over. Maybe I could take this card at the last minute. Take a look at the situation. 1, 2, 3, about 6 Alliance versus me. I'm a warrior. I got a fair shot, but I'm not going to take it in a 1v6. But this is just stupid. This is just incredibly, incredibly dumb. Maybe it makes sense if you consistently have the middle cart and you just constantly do. No matter what, this makes no sense. And this is what happens when a bad strategy works well once. People will think, oh wow, this is always going to work. We should do this all the time. I can't do randoms anymore, people. I just can't. This clip is a pretty good example why and how random BGs can be incredibly, incredibly frustrating and cause a lot of Noob PVP clips. Here I am getting ready to engage the EFC by myself, essentially, which is a bad idea, which is a really, really bad idea, because if the EFC, in this case, is a blood DK, and the priest, which is a healer, It's difficult for me to 1v2 this. So if I go in, maybe I do it low percentage chance, but then I end up dying and then finally someone shows up where a 2v2 would have been better. So that's the situation here. You got to wait for this 2v2. But this is extraordinarily frustrating because you have to rely on your teammates to do the right thing. And when they don't, sometimes you end up doing too much, which makes you the noob, or sometimes they don't do what they're supposed to do, like in this case, and they're the noobs. But the fact of the matter is, this clip isn't so bad because it's not too long. There's a third person showing up now. It's not that long, but the fact of the matter is, there's a clip. The last clip is absolutely hysterical and illustrates this point a lot better. Stay tuned. Eye of the storm. I don't feel like I'm in a storm. I feel like I've been through the washer and dryer. You ever have those BGs? Well, this is one of them. Everybody's battling at mid, and there's like 17 horde healers, so no one's killing anybody. So I decide I'm going to try to take Fellreaver, and one other guy gets the memo. One other guy is paying attention and knows what's going on, sees the opportunity, knows the rules. So we're hiding behind the big giant Fellreaver here, and it looks like we got a good shot because this guy's in the graveyard, and he's basically AFK. So hopefully we could take the base. And, yep, we got the base. Well, we didn't get the base, but we took it away from the horde. So that certainly does help buy us some time. I tell this guy, okay, hang out behind the giant. I'm going to go make sure nobody... See, I'm going to go stealth. Yeah, he's still AFK. He's not a problem. He's probably having sushi. Batosai! Yeah, that's his name. Anyway, or he's watching a Godzilla movie. But, okay... Warlock, come and see what's what. He got the memo. He knows the rules. He knows, hey, we lost the base. We got to go get it back. So I hit him with a quick blind, and after the blind, I'm going to hit him with a sap. I probably should have went sap, blind, sap, but whatever. I kind of am not very optimistic that we're going to take this because me and only one other guy in the BG knows what's going on. On the surface, or at first glimpse, or when this happened, I thought this particular strategy of being a scuba diver in Twin Peaks, it sounds crazy, I know, but I thought that this strategy was absolutely stupid, ridiculous, idiotic. And upon further review, I'm wrong. Provided you have some of the right abilities or you're playing the right class, this is actually a really good strategy. As you can see, there's the druid underwater in his aqua form, and he could breathe there. So he's got a bit of an advantage, and plus he also has a healer down there. So I don't want to engage, but I'm kind of forced to here, and it doesn't go well for me because I have limited time to take him down, and I hate underwater combat. And I'll be frank, I'm not that skilled to take this guy out, even if it's a 1v1. I'm not, especially underwater, and especially on my rogue. But I gave it the old college try here, and it's just not working out too well. If I had one other person with me, I would have taken him out, but he has a healer with him, and there's the healer right there, the monk. So this really works if you have underwater breathing or if you have a monk healer with you, because I'm going to explain what happens here or how this ideally works in a minute or two. But as you can see, I am getting zero help, which is another reason this is a Noob PVP clip, because I'm the only one who's anywhere within the vicinity of the EFC. And now I'm in a position where I have to 1v6 the flag carrier, which is just not really going to happen on any tune. I don't know anybody that's going to 1v6 anything in this game, unless, of course, you're ganking 6 people who are 50 levels lower than you. But the way this particular strategy works, and it works very, very well, is I would say if you're a monk and you have underwater breathing and you do this, because you can transcend, as you see his transcendence thing is near the cap. You can just transcend to the cap once you're under pressure, and then everybody has to relocate, which is going to buy you a solid 30 seconds, or you can just immediately cap if you're under pressure and just get to it right away. So this would work extraordinarily well if you're a monk. It works okay if you're druid, but you don't have that transcendence ability. And now I'm getting ready to really give it the college try. Go at it again. Like I said, underwater combat against an EFC with a healer. Just very, very difficult to fight. Very, very difficult to fight. So I'm going to blow the horn of Gondor. Is FC under pressure? Because I don't want to go at this unless he is. And then I give them the situation. This idiot EFC is in the water. I stand 100% corrected. This is not a dumb strategy. I wouldn't say it's a good strategy. Although I would say that a monk could easily execute this with his transcendence if there's a warlock to give him underwater breathing, but by the same token, that underwater breathing can be dispelled. If it does get dispelled, you could just transcend to the cap point, which is fine. And then in that case, it's like I said, it's going to buy you a solid 20, 30, maybe even 40 seconds because everybody has to get out of the pool and come and relocate. And now, once again, I can't 1v4 these people. I know a couple of people finally come to my aid, but it's too late, and they're going to cap. They take the lead and eventually win. This is Luxeley, and I am telling you guys, whether it's morning or it's afternoon or it's night, do your best to make it epic. It's the moment that counts, people. Thanks for watching.